Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, has had an amazing but hectic schedule on his hand. He has had to manage the responsibilities of being the CEO of Tesla and consistently travel around to inaugurate the company's new productions. Recently, Elon was in Berlin to inaugurate the new Giga Berlin factory of Tesla. The company has had back-to-back success with multiple milestones to celebrate. One of them is the recently inaugurated factory. Another is the 1 million EVs the company delivered last year. However, for Elon, there's little time to celebrate these wins as there are more milestones to reach. These milestones include the Cybertruck promise he made whilst also attending to the demands of other Tesla models. Maintaining the work progress of these innovations is just part of the job. There are other things to work on, including initiating the development of other Tesla technologies, including its lithium-ion batteries and the optimized carbon-wrapped Plaid electric motor. These technologies will help further increase the performance of Tesla vehicles. You might be wondering, what exactly is this new technology, the Plaid electric motor? How is it different from the current electric motor used in Tesla EVs? How will it further increase the performance of Tesla's vehicles? Before we dive into these details, welcome to my YouTube channel. Here I give insights and details on the recent updates in the tech space. If this is your first time viewing my content, kindly subscribe and ring the bell so you can get instant notifications for my recent videos. With that done, let's get into the details of today's content. I'm sure the saying, "if it's not broken, don't fix it," sounds familiar as it was repeated multiple times that it became a cliche. Words are really powerful. They form the basis of our belief system. Most of us had adhered to this saying for so long that we can barely remember when we started acting that way. However, some people have remained open-minded to the possibility of improving an existing device and making it better. Is it the pressure of the technology industry? Perhaps not. Well, for unknown reasons, these people have continued to improve on already existing technologies even though there are always risks. But with great risk comes a possibility of great results. This can be said about Elon, as his ability to take risks has yielded massive results. Tesla and SpaceX are great examples of this. He's built an empire of thriving businesses, with Twitter being the recent acquisition. With this, he has a track record of working on existing technologies and building them to become better and more productive. This testament applies to his recent technological innovation, the Tesla Plaid electric motor. To better understand the intricate details of how the Plaid electric motor works, you must understand the basics of the existing electric motor. The electric motor is a highly unappreciated innovation. It is present in various machines and devices, including computers, fans, EVs, water pumps, refrigerators, washing machines, and many others. It has become almost a part of every device and has helped shape the performance of these devices. However, its origin can be traced to over 100 years ago, when the popular stellar scientist Nikola Tesla invented it. The basic idea behind its operation is simple. You generate energy to port a machine when current passes from one end, and the axle or metal rod on the other end rotates. This sounds more or less like a device for converting electrical energy to mechanical energy. But how does this happen? An electric motor uses electromagnets to perform this conversion. Electromagnets are slightly different magnets from the conventional ones we know about. With electromagnets, magnetic fields are only created when there's a flow of electric current. This means that the magnetic field ceases to exist once the electric current is turned off. On the other hand, the conventional magnet will sustain the magnetic field regardless of the electric current. Inside the electric motor are a rotor and a stator. The rotor, as the name implies, is the part of the electric motor that rotates. The rotor is surrounded by iron bars that help conduct electricity. On the other hand, the stator is the part of the electric motor that remains static. It is actually a set of copper wires that are wrapped into coils. The stator houses the rotor, which is powered by an electrical supply, in this case by a DC battery. The idea is that once current is sent to the stator, it will create a charged environment and turn the rotor, thus providing electric power for the vehicle. There's but one snag here. Motors only work with the alternating current while batteries can only deliver direct current. Due to this discrepancy, the direct current from the battery must first reach the inverter to correct this issue. Inside the inverter, direct current is converted to alternating current, which is then sent to the electric motor, which in turn powers the vehicle. Did you catch that? Yeah, you did, of course. Even though we just described the underlying principles, the optimized motor will likely feature some new features. There aren't too many, but just enough to outperform its predecessor. Which new features are added to the new electric motor? Actually, it's a better question to ask how small. This is because, according to reports, the new Plaid motor will be so small that it can be lifted by one human. Nevertheless, it's powerful enough to power a vehicle weighing more than 1,800 kilograms. The Plaid motor is wrapped in carbon to produce more electromagnetic fields than a similar-sized motor encased in metal, such as steel. Additionally, the carbon holds firm and prevents copper wires from expanding when subjected to extensive radial acceleration. Despite the enormous benefits of this method, carbon is extremely difficult to wrap around the copper. This is because the two elements have different thermal expansion rates. Thus, Tesla Automation, a subsidiary of Tesla Motors, had to design an entirely new machine to accomplish its mission. This is more like a reward for investment, as Tesla bought Tesla Automation for approximately $150 million from Gromman Engineering in 2017. The company was founded in 1963. Having Tesla Automation produce the components of its EVs is not the first time Tesla will produce its components in-house to optimize its production process. In fact, the company is known for manufacturing its chargers, body panels, and batteries. It is not the first time Tesla has made components in-house to facilitate and optimize its production process. Tesla was rumored to be setting up a chip manufacturing plant during the terrible semiconductor shortage that left so many automakers stranded. Their competitors would be glad that didn't happen. Despite the new Tesla Plaid motor's smaller dimensions, it's expected to deliver some of the best performance and efficiency we've seen from a motor. Teslas say it's the most advanced motor in the world. The carbon sleeves make it the only electric motor with carbon sleeves in production worldwide. In turn, this ensures higher torque and higher RPMs for the Plaid motor. But are there any drawbacks to it? The electric motor of the Plaid has apparently caused a small amount of concern. The initial predictions made by Tesla regarding its revolutionary motor contained within the Tesla Model S were that it would maintain 1,000 of its maximum 1,020 horsepower on the way to reaching its stipulated top speed of 200 miles per hour. However, during an independent test run conducted for the American automotive enthusiast magazine Car and Driver, test drivers claimed they were only able to hit a top speed of 162 miles per hour. As a fixer, Elon Musk and Tesla were on top of the situation as they got to work immediately. In wake of the announcement, Tesla asserted that an over-the-air software update would fix this issue. The Plaid electric motor will also provide you with its full performance. To be practical, you shouldn't need to drive above 162 miles an hour. That is unless you're driving a Formula 1 car. One car that seems to need it the most is the Tesla Roadster, since the Plaid motor is small enough to fit into any production car. Tesla's Roadster was the company's first automobile, but it was discontinued. Now, Tesla is preparing to introduce a second version of the Roadster, which is expected to come with the new Plaid engine. Using this drivetrain, the Roadster can reach 0 to 60 miles an hour in 1.1 seconds and have a torque of around 10,000 Newton meters. During a test in 2021, the Plaid version of the Model S went from 0 to 60 in 1.99 seconds, making it the fastest production car available at the time. The Cybertruck could also benefit from the advances made in this technology. Multiple times, Tesla has delayed production of this car because of supply chain issues. Adding this little magic motor to the mix might just offer Tesla a golden opportunity to increase performance. Using carbon-wrapped electric motors could also benefit Tesla's next semi-truck, which will hit 0 to 60 in 20 seconds and carry 80,000 pounds. Sounds ambitious, don't you think? Unofficially, proposed Tesla electric aircraft may also include this new age motor. Among EVs, Tesla has a lead over the rest of the field. With more efficient batteries in the future and with this new Plaid electric motor wrapped in carbon, the gap between Tesla and its competitors may grow even wider. With that, we've come to the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it and gained valuable information. Let us know your feedback, thoughts, and questions in the comments section. Also, if you enjoyed today's content, don't forget to subscribe and put on the notification bell below and share this video.